Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Back Garden Yard. And today we are going to focus on green beans. There is a massive harvest of bush green beans out there. And last night we had a great big rain. I don't know if you can see the puddles out there by the okra or not, but it was a big rain. So anyway, I'm going to try not to fall down as I pick these beans. I need to get them because we got more rain coming. So anyway, let's go get those beans. Okay, so we're on the way to the green bean patch. Oh, with all that water, I think we're going to take the rock and flower garden walk this morning to get to the green beans. So just enjoy the flowers as we go by. Okay, that's enough flowers. And here's what we came for, folks, and I do see puddles there, so this is going to make it a little more difficult. Most of the tops of these plants have dried out by now, and that's what we wanted. So before we start, I'm going to show you what's in there and what I'm after, and then I'll pick up a plant or two, and then I will pick the whole row and show you what we got. Of course, while we're going by those pole beans, you can see they have filled in perfectly, and they're starting to bloom, so it won't be long we'll have pole beans. Okay, let's kind of randomly try this plant right here. Okay, that's going to show a whole lot better. And that's how it looks down in there. Now, when you pick these, you want to go get every one of them. You don't want to leave any of them. And the reason is, if you leave them, the plant thinks it's done, it'll quit blooming and it will quit making. But if you get them all, it's going to keep on flowering and producing, trying to reproduce itself. So that's one. And we'll just look at the next one. Here's the next one. And so as you can see, these plants are loaded. So I'm going to pick a couple and then we'll cut the camera off and show you what we got for the whole row at the end. Sounds like the crows are having a party. You literally have to go through each and every section of the plant and make sure you get those green beans. I thought I was through here and found another whole handful right on the outside. Well, this is a very fine, healthy plant here. Each plant will produce different, even though they all look the same on top. Once you get in here, you'll see the difference. be careful not to snap that base off. Okay guys, you've seen enough green bee picking for right now. We'll look at the entire harvest at the end. One more thing, folks, you've heard me talk about how the green bean plants are loaded before we came out here to get this harvest, and this is what I was seeing inside. You'll see all these little green beans and blooms are still coming out. And so when you see that, you know that we're about to get a very nice harvest. And these little green beans like this right here are about 3 or 4 days away from harvest, that's all. So that is why when you're wondering, well, how does he know? Well, you can see that in there. I opened this plant up just so you could see down in there. They're still sending up leaves and shoots, and it will continue until it either gets knocked over, falls over, or the bugs get it, or it just dies of old age, which bean plant a month or so after it starts producing the old age. Okay, and once again I'm still picking. Okay folks, here's today's green bean harvest, and as you can see, I got a bunch of green beans off of those plants. There's a little dirt, we'll take that out. And yeah, I think it's 3 or 4 pounds, which is pretty good for a couple of short rows. This is 1 pack of Blue Lake green beans, and that's the variety of Blue Lakes. And of course, as I've already showed you, they're loaded for more. And this is what it looks like inside now. You can see the little green beans are in there, and you can see that I got them clean picked in there, so there's none to make the plant think that it's done its job and it can quit bearing, so it's just going to keep on. And that, my friend, is the end of this video. And those pole beans are over there starting to bloom, so it won't be long we'll be in there on those, picking those pole beans. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe and like the video, and we'll see you on the next one.